Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be my very first Get Ready With Me for 2019. So let's not waste any time and start applying my makeup. So I am getting ready for work. I wasn't thinking about filming a Get Ready With Me today, but now since I keep my makeup in my room, this is the first time I'm actually filming a Get Ready With Me where everything is actually right here. I posted a updated makeup collection video a little while ago, probably like a few days ago, and I haven't filmed a Get Ready With Me in my room yet since then, because the last Get Ready With Me I filmed was filmed like a couple weeks ago, last December. So now it's like 2 weeks into January already, and I haven't really had any time to film and Get Ready With Me, so now we're filming one. This is the first one for 2019. So to set my eyes, I use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I've been using this to set my eyes and also to set my face lately, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts about it when I set my face. I just want to jump into my makeup. I already primed my eyes, so to save a little bit of time. So for today's eyeshadow, I'm just going to use my Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette because I haven't used it in a little while, so I want to use it today. And a few other eyeshadows because I did hit pan on this eyeshadow palette this past year. So I'm going to just use a couple of Makeup Geek shadows I'm just going to use one as a transition shade. I'm just going to use Peaches and Cream. So I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life. I'm just going to clean off my brush with my Sephora spray. I pretty much use this every day. So as you guys can see, my skin has cleared up a little bit more, which I am very, very happy about. So I'm just going to take Peaches and Cream and put that in my crease. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Basically, I've just been honestly just working and really busy nonstop this whole break. Honestly, I really haven't had too much time to myself. I actually finally just relaxed before this video, and I was like, you know what? I kind of still feel like filming. I still have an hour before I have to go to work. So I am getting ready for work for a night shift, and then I don't have to work again until Friday. I have worked the past 3 days, so it will be nice to be off for a few days. So I basically have been having like 3 days or 4 days working and then like 3 days off. So I'm just going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. So I hope everyone had a great New Year's and a very good holiday season. The last Get Ready With Me, I did say that, but I just really want to make sure everyone is doing okay. You know, just to check in with some of you guys. I really appreciate some of the comments that I've been getting recently. It really is super sweet. I appreciate every single comment that I get. I don't get many, but the few that I do, I really do appreciate. Whoever watches my channel, you are so sweet, and thank you. So today I'm just going to be using, you know, some old products and some new products. I really have been enjoying the Dior foundation. I don't know about the concealers that I have picked up lately, but I will use one of them in today's look just to show you guys those in action. So I have my transition shade on, so let's jump into my eyeshadow. So we're just going to use a couple shades from this guy. I haven't used this for a little while, so I kind of wanted to use it today. So I'm probably just going to use like all 5 of the shades. So I'm just going to take, you know what, I'm probably just going to take this one, and this one. Actually, I don't really want to go too red, so I'm going to use these ones. I'm just going to use that one in the crease. I'll tell you guys the actual shade name in a minute. Oh my god, I forgot how pigmented these are. Holy crap. Like, barely need anything. Look, it like already applied. Isn't that insane? So, I am supposed to go visit my best friend this week in Connecticut. So that's what's going on this week. So since I have 3 days off, I decided that I want to go visit her at some point. I was supposed to talk to her before this, but she never called me back. I mean, I didn't call her today, but I did text her asking her if she wanted to talk at some point. So I guess we're not talking until tonight. She said she hasn't been feeling that great lately. I mean, She hasn't been feeling that well in general. Her health has been pretty poor lately. She does get sick quite a lot. So remember when I said that my boyfriend was sick like a couple weeks ago? And my best friend wasn't feeling that well either. Even though he was sick and she wasn't feeling well, I didn't get sick from either of them, knock on wood. But I don't typically get sick from both of them, which is so weird. But I'm not feeling that great today, honestly. I kind of started feeling a little bit nauseous like a half hour ago. I don't know if it's just because I still didn't get that great sleep. But we'll see. So now I'm going to take the shade that I hit pan on, which is the shade Outdoorsy, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Try and see if I can work on this pan a little bit more. So remember how I said that I wanted to work on hitting pan on ColourPop's Wake Up Call for this year? And I really wanted to hit pan on that shade last year. I just hit pan on it yesterday. Finally, I hit pan on it. So that was like one of my goals for the end of the year last year. And of course, that's the first eyeshadow I ended up hitting pan on this year, which is great. I'm glad I panned at least one eyeshadow already. So I already hit one of my goals for this year. But I was just annoyed that it took me this long to actually pan that eyeshadow. So yeah, that's the only thing. So I know that this shade is called Outdoorsy. I just need a little bit more. There's like a ton of product going everywhere. Like this eyeshadow is just going everywhere, like on my pants and on my computer. So probably should put a napkin, a tissue in my lap so it doesn't keep on getting everywhere. But I forgot how like smooth these sorts of colors eyeshadows are. They're just so easy to blend. Yeah, I definitely have to put a tissue in my lap so I don't keep on getting eyeshadow there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to see her tomorrow or go on Wednesday and Thursday and just see my boyfriend tomorrow because I do have to work tonight. I have to determine on whether or not I want to get my stuff together tonight, but I have to wash my hair tonight, and that always is a process and takes me forever, so I'd rather not worry about getting my stuff together until tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to see her till Wednesday. So now I'm going to take the dark brown shade and put that on my outer corners, obviously. I was using my Too Faced brushes a lot recently, the ones that I got from Chit, but I kind of stained them with the pink eyeshadow from Lime Crime lately, like the Lime Crime palette. So I haven't used them lately because, like, every time I use them now, they're stained, so I'll probably just have to wash them again. I did wash all of my makeup brushes a couple of days ago, and again, I really think that's been helping my skin because my sister said I have to wash my makeup brushes a lot more often, which I'm pretty bad about. I'm pretty good about washing my beauty sponge every single day because I wash it every day because I just think it's so gross, like, keeping that bacteria in your sponge. Like, even though some people are like, you don't have to do it every day, like, I find that I do because I just think it's kind of gross, like, keeping it, you know, like that. I think that's kind of gross. So I've just been kind of grabbing my smaller palettes lately and been trying to utilize some of those. I pretty much have been using a different palette every day this past month, except for the Natasha Denona Gold palette, but I actually finally have used every single shade in that palette, so I did just use it a couple of days ago, so I just wanted to go back to some of my older palettes and use them. I used the Little Star palette yesterday, and today I'm using this one. Friday I used ColourPop's Dream Street and Zodiac, which I'm trying to hit pan on as well. The Dream Street palette, so yeah, just been trying to rotate as much as possible. So I got that on. So now I'm just going to pop on my brow bone highlight. I finally tweezed my eyebrows too, by the way, so they're finally clean. Just need to grab my brow bone highlight. So for that, I'm going to use, obviously, the shade here, the matte white shade. I'm just going to pop that on my brow bone. So originally I was supposed to work at 4 today, because I was the closer with the other manager, but she told me I could come in at 5 because there's 3 managers working right now. So Tyler's in at 4, and Mike is there till 5, and my store manager is there till 6. So it didn't really make sense for me to come in at 4. So she texted me and told me I could come in at 5. So that was nice. So I gotta have a little bit more time to relax. Right now I'm just gonna apply my glitter primer because we're actually going to be applying a glitter today. So I just want to pop that on my lid. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm probably going to be too tired to see her tomorrow, and I just want to spend one day off with my boyfriend because the last time we spent together, we actually went out to the city because Wednesday I actually ended up being cut from work and I got to see my best friend. So, and then on Thursday I got to go to the city with him. But I haven't been off to see him in, since, last Tuesday. So I'd like to see him this Tuesday, too. So I'm probably just going to spend Wednesday into Thursday there. I was originally going to spend 2 nights there, Tuesday and Wednesday. But honestly, I kind of want tomorrow just to relax with him and to get my stuff together tomorrow night and not be, super stressed about it. And then go see her on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, and then just go home Thursday night because I have to work on Friday, so I think that would be better. So that's why I wanted to call her before work, but I don't think she's gonna call me, so I'm kind of fucking annoyed right now. But whatever, I wanted to film a get ready with me. So for my lid shade today, I'm gonna use one of those little why is my eye irritated now? I'm going to use one of those little glitters that I got in the little glitter set that I got from that reshipment from Chip, and I'm going to use the gold pigment. And this is the Starlit Powder in the shade Iridescent Pearl. Well, it says Iridescent Pearl, and it's in the shade 8CO2. I've actually used this one a couple of times already because this one's obviously the most wearable shade out of all of them. And these are so stunning. I've never used Makeup Forever glitters before this. So I wanted to use one in today's video. But also I've never owned any of the full-size pigments, so it was really exciting for me to start trying these. So usually I apply it with a brush and I just put it all over my lid. So we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna kind of just pat it on. I'm going to take a little bit more. Usually I just take what's right in the top because that's usually plenty of glitter. And I'm just going to apply that. Okay, definitely still need a little bit more, so that's a lot. Holy crap, Caitlin. That's a lot. I'm going to try and tap it off more. Alright, so let's put that on. Oh my god, that's so much. But it needed to be more pigmented. Why is this such a freaking mess right now? Oh, that's so stunning though. Do you see how beautiful that is? So pretty. But it's getting all under my eyes. But hopefully this will be enough for the other eye, because I definitely did pick up a lot because I needed some more products. And we'll clean up the under eyes in a minute. Sorry, I just gotta see what I'm doing. This is a horrible position to apply these, and for some reason it's not really sticking to the inner corners. That's always my problem with these sometimes. Oh my god, that's so much eyeshadow. Alright, so I think that is good for that. I'm going to go clean it up underneath my eyes and in my crease, and I'll be back and we'll do the face because I have to grab the products for that anyway. And they're right in my room, so it's very convenient. So I'll be back. Alright, so I cleaned up my under eyes. So now let's work on the face. So I'm just going to apply my Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Primer, the blurring one. I've been loving this primer lately. I actually just ran out of my CoverGirl one. So this is pretty much the only primer I've been using the past couple of days. I just think it has like a beautiful blurring effect on the skin. And I don't really like purchase high-end primers anymore. I mostly just stick with drugstore. So, and I'm also going to be using a drugstore foundation today, and then we're using a high-end concealer. So, but do you see how good it looks on the skin? Like, I love it. It's just so pretty. So that's it for that. So let's work on the foundation now. So for foundation, I'm also going to be using, I left it over here. Sorry about that. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 201 Classic Ivory. I haven't used it in a little while, so figured I might as well use it today. I haven't used it this year yet either. I also forgot to put on my jewelry while I was grabbing everything else. Why am I putting it in my hand? I want to put it here. This one's just so liquidy. It's like hard to apply in my room. It's such a liquidy foundation. I probably should get rid of it soon because it's been smelling very like alcohol-y, but I just love it and I really want to just use it up. But it's one of my favorite foundations besides, I mean, I love L'Oreal and Maybelline foundations. I think you guys know that about me by now because they make some bomb-ass foundations. The concealer was a no-go for me. Like, a lot of people did not like the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. Some people that do, I'm just like, do you like something that just doesn't cover at all? Like, I'm all into, a lot of people are into, like, light concealers, but it didn't do anything for your skin, and it kind of just disappears right after you apply it, so it's just, like, kind of pointless to even wear it, and you're just better off not wearing concealer, so I'm just going to buff it into my skin with my L'Oreal sponge. This is actually a brand new one because, like I said, I had to go pick up a new one. Or maybe I just said that to myself and forgot to tell you guys. But yeah, I had to go pick up a new concealer. New sponge. So I've been testing out, like, newer concealers lately. I've been testing out the Jouer. And I've been testing out the Kevyn Aucoin. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. I am going to use the Kevyn Aucoin today just because I really wanted to try out some new concealers. Because I feel like I was getting bored with some of my concealers. I could have used a Giorgio Armani foundation today, but I've been reaching for that a ton, and I've been using the Dior as well. I just used the Dior yesterday. So, wanted to use something a little bit different today. I was like, might as well go back to something old school and something that I know that I really love. I love when I blend out sometimes, like, my mirror shakes with my hand, so it's hard to, like, see what I'm actually doing. I mean, I don't love that at all. So, I wanted to tell you guys the show that I've been watching lately, because you guys know I'm a huge show junkie. So, ever since I stopped watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, it took me a while to start a new show. I kind of took a break from shows for a little while, just because I had my finals and everything. I did watch or start Brooklyn Nine-Nine for a while. And then I caught up to the same place that my boyfriend is up to. So now we just watch it together. Because he got, like, basically through 2 seasons, I think. Or, like, halfway into the 2nd season. So now we've just been watching it together. But other than that, I wasn't watching anything else. Because I was like, since I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine with him, I wasn't watching anything myself. because I end up getting through a lot more stuff with my boyfriend because obviously I spend the majority of my time at his house. God damn it. Let me just drop my sponge on the floor. Thank God I vacuumed my floor a few days ago. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin Super Natural Concealer. This is the Etherealist Concealer. I accidentally mispronounced how it's said in my haul video. I said like Etherealist. I don't know. I said it in a really weird way. So it's called the Etherealist Concealer. And I'm going to apply this guy. I haven't used this on camera yet. Oh my god, if I drop my sponge again, I'm going to freaking kill someone. Sorry. I want to apply in a generous amount to my face, to my nose and everything. Alright, can this stay like on my desk? So I just wanted to show you guys how this applies. So I actually really like this on my face. It's just been like under my eyes and I'm not too crazy about it. So I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes after I blend out my face. I got this concealer because the Fancy Face loves it, and I actually message her a lot. We talk on Snapchat a little bit. I like text her. I message her on Snapchat, and she gives me advice about makeup. So she is really, really sweet, and it really is cool to interact with her. So I'm just going to keep on blending this out. So I know that she recommended this concealer on her channel for this was her favorite concealer in 2018. She didn't talk about any other concealer. So I was like, okay, obviously I trust her and I want to try it, but I haven't been too crazy about it. Maybe it's just the way I'm applying it. Maybe because I got a new sponge. I don't really know, but my Tarte concealer and my ColourPop concealer still apply better than this concealer and the Jouer one, so I just haven't been too crazy about them. If I don't like this concealer by tonight, when I get home from work, I think I'm going to return it. Because I really want to try the Makeup Forever one, the new Makeup Forever concealer, and the Fenty Beauty, because a lot of people are liking the Fenty Beauty concealer lately, because it did just come out. And since the foundation didn't really work for me, I really want to try out the concealer. Because people are saying I think that they like it more than the foundation. Because the foundation was just hella matte for my skin. Since I have more dry skin, it just didn't work for me. So now I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes and see how this blends out. I'm only going to put need a little bit more. Alright, that should be enough. This is pretty full coverage. I do like the coverage of it a lot. It is very nice. I like the formula. It's a nice formula, and it's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more natural. I just think there's a method to this concealer and the Jouer that I really can't let these dry. I have to apply them very quickly to my skin. So I feel when I apply this one and when I apply the Jouer, they start setting as soon as I apply them to my skin. So I kind of have to blend them out pretty fast. Wow, that actually looks really good today. It's covering really nicely. But see, it does take a while to buff out, which I'm not a huge fan of, because again, that doesn't really help me when I'm in a hurry and I want a concealer to just do what it's supposed to do, you know? But I actually really like how that looks today. I really like how it looks underneath my eyes. I never said it didn't look good. It's just after I set it, it starts creasing. So I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter powder to set it today. I feel like the Hourglass is a little bit too light for me to set underneath my eyes. That is kind of a lot of powder though, not gonna lie. I just feel like my concealer like creases like so easily on me. But I think this actually looks pretty good. Okay, so that is it for that. I really like how it brightened up my under eyes. It definitely is a beautiful brightening concealer. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I think for the lower lash line, I don't know if I really feel like buffing anything. I think I'm just going to take Costa Riche and put it on my lower lash line just because, I don't know, I'm being lazy and this is all I've been doing lately, basically. I kind of want the concealer to not be affected by eyeshadows tonight, and I really want to see if it does hold up better with the way that I applied it this time, so I kind of don't want to smudge anything on the lower lash line. So I think we're good for that. And then for the inner corner, I'm just going to take Rapunzel from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to apply that to my inner corners. Yeah, she still hasn't texted me back. I'm kind of annoyed now, so I'm just not going to worry about her calling me right now. So I'm just going to use that guy. So let's just apply that real quick. This is like one of the most pigmented eyeshadows I own, so a little goes a very, very long way. Like, you barely need any product. Just need a little bit more. Sorry, I just like feel like my inner corner does not apply properly lately, that I have to be like really up close to my face. I think that looks pretty good. I always feel like I'm like stabbing myself in the eye when I'm recording a video. I don't know how I feel about that right now. It's kind of like, of course I got under, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Like, I feel like my brain is not functioning because I'm so tired. Right, I think that's pretty good actually. I don't know, I still feel like there's not enough product here. I feel like it always applies better on the other side. Right, I guess it's better, right? I don't know. I kind of like am not feeling this inner corner right now. It's not like bright enough for me because I always need like a beaming inner corner. Because I love, you guys know how much I love shimmer everything, that like everything has to be blinding for me in order for me to love it. Alright, where is my other brush so I can just fix this real quick? Because I feel like there is glitter galore up here. Alright, well that's better. I can work with that. And the inner corners, I think I'm just going to take a little bit of my finger and just dot it right here. I think that's better. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's better. Of course, I have to do this again, though. Right, I think that's better. Right? I don't know. I can't keep on, like, trying to apply it. I think we're good. So that is it for the eyeshadow. Now let's just do mascara. I'm going to take the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I haven't used this in a while. And of course I'm using the same lipstick that I used in my last Get Ready With Me, but maybe I should use a different lipstick today. Maybe I should. I was going to use the Tom Ford lipstick again because I haven't used it since New Year's Eve. And I was wearing it in that video that I posted products I wanted to use up in 2018. My mom is making dinner, but I don't think I'm going to have time to eat it before work because she always makes it like super late and then she thinks I have time to eat with her. I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, I have to go to work. Okay, so that's it for that. And now we're just going to apply some mascara on the lower lash line. But before we do that, we can just set my face real quick because I'm just going to apply the mascara off camera. So I am going to use the Hourglass powder just to, you know, use that in action on camera for you guys. So I kind of just tap it in. I learned this trick from Nikki Tutorials where she kind of just pats the powder in rather than swirling it around, and it kind of helps. Oh, that powder is like really pretty with this foundation. It really helps kind of just pat the product in and not like, you know, if you like sometimes swirl around loose powders, you can kind of get a little bit of like patchiness and it doesn't look as good. But patting it in makes it look a little bit better. So now I'm just going to do my lower lash line real quick. Okay, now I just grabbed my blush and my bronzer and stuff. So we're going to apply that. So I'm just going to take Anastasia's bronzer in Rosewood. Actually, I haven't used it in a little while, and I'm going to use that as my bronzer today. I've been really using my Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter the past few days because I've really been trying to work on hitting pan on it. Well, not hitting pan, using it up. I'm just going to use this one today because I haven't used it in a while. Holy crap, that is a lot of product. Wow. Damn, this is pigmented. I always forget how pigmented this is. That went like right on my cheekbones. Holy crap. I am so bad about applying bronzer on camera, but that looks really good. It's just so pigmented. Sorry, I'm not really talking now. I think I caught you guys up enough. Oh, me and my boyfriend did go to the city last Thursday. We went to like the Museum of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I was going to say the Museum of the Metropolitan of Art. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. And then we went out to dinner. Like, we got like Italian food. And we got like some good, cheap Italian food. It's actually pretty good. I liked it a lot. So then for the blush, we're just going to go with a good old classic. And we're just going to go with Warm Soul by MAC because I'm boring and yeah, I actually haven't used it in a little while. That's always my excuse to use blushes I use all the time, but I just want to use it today. Just because I reach for NARS's Madly so much, and plus this is such a like bronzery type of color that it kind of goes with the Anastasia bronzer that I applied too much of anyway. And the day before that, my best friend came to the island and we saw Aquaman, so I don't know if anybody's seen that yet. It was good. It wasn't like, oh my god, the best superhero movie ever, but it was good. Oh, the show I've been watching is Charmed. That's what I was talking about before, and then I got so sidetracked. But I'm almost done with the first season. I actually just watched like 2 episodes before this. Since I have no time to sit down and watch anything, it's been kind of hard to sit down and watch it. But yeah, I got to watch 2 episodes before this. So for the highlight, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Champagne Gold Highlighter. I actually haven't used it in a little while, so wanted to use it today. Oh, God. So pretty. Like, could you ask for anything more? Like, it's so beautiful. I'm really just trying to rotate as many, like, highlighters as possible lately. But that is stunning. Oh, God, so pretty. I love this highlighter. I don't know why no one talks about it. Like, these butter highlighters are so bomb. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I'm so tired already. Like, I have like such a headache today. Probably because I didn't get enough sleep again. But yeah, I pretty much have just been hanging out with my boyfriend, and I got to see my best friend, and we went to happy hour, and we went to see the movie. Me and my boyfriend we were supposed to go out for our anniversary the week before that, but he ended up not feeling well, so we didn't go. I just want to grab my setting spray and my brow products. But he was feeling sick, so we didn't go. So we went to the city a few days ago to celebrate our anniversary. And we went to the MoMA. Not the MoMA. We've been to the MoMA a few times. This is the second time we got to go back to the Metropolitan Museum. I hadn't been there in a while, and it was actually really nice to go. So now I'm going to set my face with my NYX Dewy Skin Mist. I always feel like I spray it like right in my eye. But I think we're good. I actually really like how the eyes turned out today. And then for the brows, we're going to just brush them out with a spoolie because I'm just going to wait for the setting spray to dry before I apply more highlight. Because you guys know, we always need more highlight. I mean, duh. And then for the brows, I'm just going to take the Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara from L'Oreal. I had to get a new brow gel at one point, so that's literally the only other products that I got besides another highlighter, which I should have used on camera today, but I kind of forgot. So I'll just use it in the next Get Ready With Me that I do. But I wanted to go back to an older highlighter because I've been using the newer one that I got quite often the past few days. But I got the Nikkie Tutorials highlighter from Ulta. That's like the Maybelline collaboration. But when I went to go get it, I also picked up a brow gel from CVS. I think I had like a $4 coupon for it. I don't remember. I know that this didn't cost me $10 though, which I think is ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know why the drugstore has gotten so expensive. So you're better off just getting Wet n Wild. But I do really like L'Oreal's brow products. Now I'm hungry, of course. So for the highlighter, I'm also going to layer it with Dose of Colors Fuego. I actually haven't used this year yet, so I'm kind of going back to some older gold highlighters that I just really want to use. And since I use the Baked Browns eyeshadow palette, I want to incorporate a little bit more Dose of Colors in the look. Like, oh my god, that is so freaking blinding. Like, do you see that? Look at, like Golden Goddess. Like, I love this highlighter so much. I mean, I love both of these highlighters. I will use them both on their own soon, but I really wanted to use them together today. So that is it for that. Now we just have to apply the lip products. So I'm just going to take the CoverGirl Seduce lip liner. This is like a $5 lip liner with like a $50 lipstick, but hey, it works. actually finished this Get Ready With Me a lot earlier than I thought I would. But that's the benefit about having your makeup in your room. Sorry I'm using the same lipstick, but I wanted to use it again. I haven't used it since New Year's. So I haven't used it for like 2 weeks, so I wanted to use it today. Not since New Year's Eve, and that was exactly 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to use it in today's video. So I'm going to apply the Tom Ford lip color in the shade Blush Nude. Excuse me. But yeah, I got to catch up with some of my friends lately. I actually let one of my ex-friends back into my life, and I did see her when we saw Aquaman. And we went to happy hour before that, and we got a little drunk. It was fun. Why are my lips so chapped? So yeah, I've just been trying to enjoy my winter break as much as possible. I still have 2 more weeks till school starts, so that's nice. Alright, I'm just going to clean it up off camera and put my jewelry on. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. Here are the eyes. I love this Make It Forever glitter. It's so pretty. The cheeks, which this highlighter is just always amazing every time. And the lips. Just a simple nude. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So please subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I have to go to work now. I was going to use the Huda Beauty palette today, but since I wore this the last time I wore that palette, I figured I should change it up with the eyeshadow, and also I haven't used the Make It Forever glitters on camera yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I love you guys. Bye! And let me know what shows you guys have been watching, and let me know how your year has been going so far. I would love to know. So bye!